Welcome to What the Wrestling, the podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
You're listening to the What the Wrestling podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is.
Tiger uppercuts.
This gonna be a quick one, everybody. Smacketh of the Down happened last night, and the most notable thing about Smackdown was Brock ripped his pants.
Finish him.
Other than that, ain't shit happened on this show. Oh man, other than that, ain't nothing happened on this show. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Tis I, as always, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. Once again, I am your host, RJD, and we are here for a quick time, not a long time, because this was not very much happened in this show. But please hit the like button, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. What the Wrestling, as always. Hopefully, everybody's having themselves a good old day. Follow me, RJD, What the Wrestling, on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And follow me on the Twitter, aka XRJ699. Yeah, not a lot happened in this show. If you hear a cat crying, it's because my cat wants to be annoying right now. So he's going to cry. So that's what we're going to do. All right, cool. But not a lot happened on this show. We did have some good stuff on this show, but what is alarming is the lack of depth at the top of the card in the women's division. The women's division is kind of lacking. It's kind of like the same three people fighting each other and nobody's moving up or down. I don't know what's really going on here, but Bianca Belair is sorely, sorely missed, and they need to develop something going on there. So let's get into that first. So what did happen is there was a Jade Cargill match versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. First of all, it ended in a double countout. Trash. Did have a crazy spot where Tiffany did a moonsault, kind of landed bad. She got picked up after and basically speared through the barricade. which was cool. Nice to see the ladies do that. Jade is strong enough to do that, and hopefully all the ladies aren't feeling too bad today. But it just was like, okay, and then Nia Jax comes out, lays everybody out, and it was like, okay,
Stop it.
didn't we do this already? Shouldn't this already be over? Nia Jax again? Now, I ain't mad at Nia Jax. It's not her fault, but it's like, there's no one else in this division that could get some burn? Nobody? Nobody at all. So that's kind of alarming. I'm not going to lie. Because I hate when these things, you don't want to beat anybody, so it ends in a count out. I get it, but I hate when these things end like this. It sucks. Charlotte Flair is injured, according to the SmackDown general manager, Nick Aldis, so we'll see what's going on there. Solo, Sikoa, the White Six, Aleister Black all had pre-taped vignettes. Kiana James and Julia attacked B-Fab, and Michin came in with the save. So the problem is, B-Fab, you put her with the Street Profits. I get it. Cool. But nobody cares. Then you got Michin. Her rubbing off on the Street Profits is good, but Street Profits look like they about to break up anyway. So it's like, what are we doing here? Like, Street Profits probably going to end up breaking up. And then you have Michin, who is like, it's like the crowd doesn't care. So because the crowd doesn't care, it's like, man, okay, cool, whatever. She has a kendo stick. Great. Alrighty. So that's the problem you face here. It's not that these people are bad. It's just that nobody cares. They got to kind of, like, Julia got the title and then they haven't done shit with it after. So we got to kind of get that rolling before we do anything else. Sami Zayn versus Rey Fenix beats him with the haluva kick. This was awesome. Shout out to Rey Fenix. I don't like the fact that he's losing, but not everybody could get burned at once. Penta he's taking a couple of losses too. But just because you take losses doesn't mean you're buried. I know people throw that buried word around. They throw it around a lot, but I don't want to see Phoenix losing a lot. I don't want to see that. That does not bring me excitement whatsoever. Can't have Phoenix out here just losing for the hell of it. So we got to figure that out. Now, moving past that, this match was great. And I can't wait to see what they do moving forward. But Sami Zayn with that title is good, but you need a good bad guy to come take it from him, and he just got it. So we'll see what happens there. But I want to see. I like this. I like the mid card. I want to see some people getting some burn. You got Carmelo Hayes. He could be in that mix. Andrade has left the company apparently, so he's done. But you got him in that mix. Maybe get one of those YS6 guys in that mix. Like you got some players there. Got some players there. So let's see how they move. So the show opened with Brock Lesnar coming out. And this segment, I'm not going to lie. My nose is itchy. This segment, not going to lie, wasn't all that. It was funny. Was I entertained? Sure. But, mid is what this was. So, what do we have, you might say? Why, I'll tell you. We had Brock Lesnar coming out. And before he could get a word out, he gets interrupted by R-Truth. R-Truth comes out, he's rapping, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? So he comes out, and he's like, man, I ain't gonna let you stop. He's like, wait, first of all, who the hell are you? So he's like, I'm R-Truth. And then everybody goes crazy, because now he's not Ron Killings anymore. Then they have a back and forth where he's like, why are you here? It's like, I'm tired of you disrespecting John Cena. That's my older brother, John Cena. He's like, who are you? My name is Ron Cena. I'm like, what? So they go back and forth, and Brock is trying. Brock is like, and Truth breaks everybody in character because he just stares at you like, and Truth is in it. He's in it, and when he's in it, you're just like, God damn it! And then Brock starts laughing, and then he kind of whips back into shape. And they have a little back and forth. He gets F5. Then in the process of the F5, he rips his pants. So he's laughing about it. He starts, mooning the crowd, shaking his ass. Everybody's seeing his blue underwear. I don't want to see Brock's drawers. But it's like he's mooning the crowd, and Brock is like, we're live, pal. So Brock is like, fuck it, let's have some fun with it. So Brock is, shaking his ass, mooning people. He starts dancing. He gets down and he's clapping people's hands. Mind you, he's supposed to be the heel, I think. And he's clapping people's hands. He's like talking to the producer, hey, I just ripped my pants. Have a good laugh about it, Cowboy Brock, and Brock's out of there. And I was just like, okay, this was pointless. It was funny, but it was pointless. Okay. And yeah, that happened. Okay, great. So I was like, what are we doing? What is this? So Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton. Randy goes for the punt kick, but misses and gets hit with a Claymore at the end of the match. Drew McIntyre then lined up for a punt kick, but the referee intervened. Oh, no, sorry. Randy was going for a punt kick. The ref intervened, shoot off the ref. However, the distraction gave McIntyre enough time to come in with the Claymore. McIntyre shoved Orton towards the referee, and although Orton avoided the collision, McIntyre used a distraction to score a decisive Claymore win. After the match, McIntyre tried to attack Orton ringside. The referee was kind of just chilling. And Cody Rhodes comes out for the save, fresh off of the Street Fighter movie set. And that match has been made for WrestlePalooza. And yeah, that was Smackdown. I don't know what's going on with this show. Not that it's terrible or anything, but it's just not that entertaining. Even though today had some stuff, but not a lot happened. And here we are trying to figure this out. So, I mean, yeah, that's where we're at with this. So I like I said, I don't exactly know what they're gonna do with the women. They need some help there desperately, and we're gonna have to figure this out. But other than that, it kind of is what it is. So the last thing I'll talk about is everybody. Oh, I didn't even switch this. My bad. The last thing, that's an L for me. The last thing I'll talk about is everybody mad at the Saudi Arabia stuff, and they're talking about WrestleMania moving to Saudi. Listen, at the end of the day, WWE is trying to get this money. They're going to get the bag, and the bag is in Saudi right now. Turkey Al Sheikh got a big checkbook, and the tickets are going to be astronomical. People are going to go, and they're trying to establish themselves as a worldwide brand. TKO is about this money. UFC is about this money. WWE is about this money. And whatever they could do. You see the stock prices to the moon. You see the stock prices all the way up. All the way up. That's stock prices. It was like a couple of months ago, it was like 140 something. Now I think it's up over 200 and climbing. So UFC, WWE is doing well. And as long as the shareholders like it, as long as it makes good business sense, WWE is going to keep selling out to get the bag because they got to keep the shareholders happy. So you don't like it, I get it, but it's a business at the end of the day. So that's all I'll say on that. As for me, that's all I got for you guys today. I am out of here. I'm finna go catch Demon Slayer. And yeah, everybody be safe out there. As for me, I am out. Peace.